Today, I'm going to show you how to add scripts onto your website via Google Tag Manager. Now, let me tell you that if you've already gone to the HTML on your website, to the head tag, and added scripts there, you're in the wrong place. This is just if you want to add tags via Google Tag Manager. And make sure that we're respecting the user's choices, as well as making sure that we're configuring our cookie banner in a compliant way. I would also say that if you're looking to add any of the Google services under Google Consent Mode, which at the time of recording are Google Ads, Google Analytics, Floodlight, and Conversion Tracker, please make sure you look at the Google Consent Mode guide. Today, I'm going to show you how to add LinkedIn Insight Tag onto your website via Google Tag Manager. We'll make use of tags, triggers, and variables. Tags are simply the other way of calling the scripts that we want to add onto your website. These are fired based on triggers, and triggers rely on variables which can store consent status, such as true and false, to make sure that those triggers are working correctly. Aside from this video guide, we also have a text guide, which you can follow for a bit more detail. Today, we're going to add our LinkedIn Insight tag. To do so, we're going to create a new tag, and we're going to give it a name, LinkedIn Insight tag. We're going to add a tag of type LinkedIn Insight, and it's one that is already created. But this can be any of the others that are supported, or it can be even a custom one with your own JavaScript code. We're going to add our Insight tag ID, which is going to be given to us by LinkedIn. We're going to go to Advanced Settings, and under Tag Firing Options, we'll select One Sort Page. Once we're done, we're going to hit Save. It's going to ask us if we want to add a trigger, but we don't want to do so yet. We're going to save the tag, and we're going to go to our variables. Here, we're going to create a variable that stores the consent status for LinkedIn Insight tag. We're going to give our variable a name. We're going to call it LinkedIn Insight tag variable. Now, we're going to create it of type data layer. The type data layer allows our cookie banner to inform Google Tag Manager, hey, we've updated this specific consent, the consent for this specific tag. Please make sure you update it as well. Now, it's very important that the data layer variable name in this field over here matches exactly what appears on your cookie banner. That is, if in your cookie banner, you can see that you have LinkedIn Insight tag, you write it exactly as it appears there, as this is key to make sure that the cookie banner works correctly. In my case, it's LinkedIn with a capital N and a capital I, Insight with a capital I, and tag with a capital T. Again, if it doesn't appear on your cookie banner, that means that you still need to add it to your cookie banner, which means you should go onto the privacy platform, the cookie section, and add it there first. Once that's done, and we've added it here with the exact same name as it appears on our cookie banner, we're going to then set the default value to false. This is very important because we want to make sure that our tag doesn't fire until the user has given consent in order to do so, and therefore the default value should be false. We're going to save, and now we're going to move to triggers. In this trigger, we're going to create our LinkedIn Insight trigger. And we're going to do so by adding it of type custom event. Under custom event, we're going to add the following string. Note that this has to be exactly as it appears here. We must click regex matching. For trigger fires on, we're not going to click all custom events, but rather some custom events. And we're going to select the LinkedIn Insight tag variable contains true. The last thing we need to do is we need to connect our tag to our trigger. So we're going to go to our tags, and we're going to click on LinkedIn Insight tag. And here in triggers, we're going to select the LinkedIn Insight trigger. Then we're going to press save. What we've just done is we've connected our tag, our trigger, and our variable. Our cookie banner is going to send an event of type consent status onto Google Tag Manager, which it will then associate to this variable. And when true, it will go and execute this trigger, which will fire a tag. That's everything that you need to do. Now, make sure that you do this for every single tag that you want to add onto your website already been configured via script on the website, and you want to add to Google Tag Manager. Last, if you want to preview, you can do so through this functionality over here, which will allow you to interact with your website and see how the different tags are updated in real time. And last but not least, remember to submit, because if you don't submit, your changes won't go live and you won't be able to see those changes on your real website. Thus, you won't get your traffic. That's all. Thank you.